Hey guys, what's going on? It is me, Taffy, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Let's go ahead and jump into a new run. We're on a 4-win streak, which is not bad. This will be episode number 31, and our seed will be YX420VZ2. Cool, man. Isaac, D6. We're going to start off and have, hopefully, what is an amazing run. I didn't even look to see where we need to take Isaac. I'm going to assume that we need to take him to the dark level with this. You know what, in all honesty too, we haven't been to the dark level in so long that I feel like that's okay. Let's go to the dark level, see what we can get accomplished. I have no doubt in my mind that we will have plenty of Isaac runs that go above and beyond the call of duty when it comes to going to the chest. But the dark level runs are much more infrequent. And that's not by design so much as that is just, you know, it's harder. On the dark level is a harder run to finish because you don't get those guaranteed items. You get some red chests, which could be guppy items, could be deal with the devil item. Oh my god. Those spiders are the spiders. They're the enemies I fear the most when we finally get around to unlocking the Lost. Those are the enemies I fear the most because I feel like the things that do virtual teleportation when it comes to jumping as far and as fast as like Usain Bolt with a rocket up his ass. Those are the ones that, yeah, those two. You are 100%. You are correct, sir. Mulligan. Yeah, man, that's a great item to start off with. Let's hope that our, I mean, this sounds weird and unintentionally damning of our run, but let's hope that our boss room fight item is a piece of crap so that we can re-roll that, because I shall not be re-rolling the mulligan. It is freaking amazing. Oh holy, oh, who's this? How's it going? That's the first thing I said. Ow, shit. How's it going? Are you flowing? Listen, honey, thinking about a couple things to say to you. Get the fuck away from me. Like, that's one of those things I'm thinking about saying to you is get the fuck away from me. What a weird room layout, man. I do not approve. Yeah. I don't like this at all. There is no joy to be had here. Oh, God. Like, is this real life? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't like it. I'm unhappy. I feel moderately uncomfortable. I feel like maybe that particular room with those particular enemies is getting a little up in my bikini area, and it's a no-touch zone, man. It's nobody touches me there but my doctors and my parents. Well, not my parents so much anymore. I'm in my 30s. That would be fucking weird. But still, you get where I'm going with this. That's a no-touch zone. Oh, secret hugging is not okay. I always get terrified that every time I come into any boss fight room, but a boss fight room where I'm hitting the spacebar with Isaac and the D6, that I'm gonna burn my D6 charge just because I don't want to watch the cinematic. Where I'm just like, no offense, Isaac, but I've seen this before. Like, this is not new to me. And I'm always terrified I'm gonna burn my D6 charge and then get. I guess Cat of Nine Tails is actually an okay pickup these days, but I'm always terrified that I'm gonna get. I don't know. What would be a bad pickup? A range upgrade. Any range upgrade would be like, oh, okay, I guess. Anything else? Normally, I'm pretty stoked to see just about anything else that's willing to show up. Speed upgrade is not up my. Yeah, I was gonna say that's right up there in that area where I'm just like, nah, I'm good. We have enough bombs. I feel comfortable going back and looking for the secret room. It could be here. I think. Totally not there. Couldn't be there because there are a whole bunch of rocks on the other side that are blocking that room off. That's, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm still okay with how this panned out. We'll be set for bombs for the rest of the run. I don't have any money, so there's absolutely no sense in going into our shop. I'll pop that now. I was just kind of curious to see what it was, but I didn't want it to hurt us and put us in a really sketchy situation here towards the end of the first floor because I can't see my health. I got to imagine I'm probably at 2.5 hearts. Well, I got a health upgrade, so I was at 2.5 hearts. Yeah, that was a spooky place to be because I did not know how much life I had left to give, and I certainly didn't want to get hit with a bad trip, come down here with half a heart. Let's see if we can get this guy near-ish. Can we get you near-ish this? No. Come on. There, that'll work. And we get some free spirit hearts to boot. Those will protect us so that we don't take red heart damage so we can get our deal with the devil. We had a crazy run last time with Eden, man. We had a batshit crazy run with Eden. I'm hoping to kind of replicate that to a certain extent on this run. Like, those runs are fun. The ones that are just, like, I can get how Mom's Knife or Brimstone would be a little repetitious, but when you get the ones with the absolutely batshit synergies, those are the ones that are oh my goodness, yeah, those are the ones that make Isaac worth playing. The ones where you didn't see it coming, and then all of a sudden you're sort of accidentally doing a shitload of damage. That's what I'm hoping for. Or Guppy. I'll take Guppy any day of the week. Like, I take no shame in it. It's just like, Taffy, I'm so tired of Guppy. I warned you on like day one, man. I was like, hey, guess what I'm gonna go for every single run? It's Guppy. Spoiler alert. It's fucking Guppy. Secret room? No secret room. We do have one key and no money, so I will happily... Guess what I'm re-rolling? It's Tiny Planet. Every time I take Tiny Planet, man, I totally and thoroughly fuck myself, and it's not happening. Not today. Not today, not ever. There we go. Guess who has a clean line of sight now? I'll give you a hint. His name's Taffy, and he fucking hates you. Okay, playing like crap. Not doing enough damage to take out spiders in one hit. Come on. Is it the luck? Does the luck stat affect the mulligan? I know that with Guppy, you're lucky enough that every single time you make tear contact, you spawn a fly. Boy, the bomb bag is just doing us no favors, man. Oh, shit. On a kitten. It's probably a Japanese game show where you have to actually shit on a kitten. Japanese, man. I know I was singing your praises a couple of videos ago about your culture, but you guys, here's the thing. Americans do some weird shit. I've seen stories and heard tell of many an odd thing coming out of an asshole in an ER in the middle of the night. The thing is that Japanese culture seems to be widely embracing of a lot of really weird stuff. Why are you so bad? Oh, Isaac's Tears. Isaac's Tears is like a Tammy's Head, but way worse. We'll hope that we can re-roll that. Otherwise, we're just kind of at the mercy of whatever shows up. Maggie's Faith is good. That'll continue to sort of feed us health as we're going down through the floor. So now we really would be inclined to help ourselves to a deal with the devil, because we have the renewable resource of health to back that up. Yeah, I'm on. Oh, this rate of fire too. I would happily do something about that. Fortunately for us, I mean, the flies from the mulligan, I'm not going to sit here and be upset that they're not happening faster, because right now it really is one of the few things that I see a fly go out and go, oh, thank God, that's one enemy sorted. Of course, they have to leave. Like, you got to leave the nest, boo-boo. You got to go do you, but you got to leave the nest and go attack an enemy, or else what good are you to me? Pretty Fly's great. I don't know that I've had orbitals lately. I felt like a lot of the in-game fights that I've been in, I maybe had a cube of meat or a ball of bandages or whatever, but ultimately, I feel like I've gone into a lot of these fights going, well, I better play better than I normally do because my health depends on it. Alright, let's backtrack, because if I can get a charge up on the heart, or on the D6, I will. I'll be not super salty, but a little bit salty if I got into a situation where I had no reroll for a devil room and had no reroll for oh, well, there you go. Let's see first if we can earn one naturally. I doubt it, though. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say there's not 4 rooms of combat up here. You know, I would not be incorrect there. There we are. There's part of me that just kind of wants to walk out that door. Nothing stopping me from collecting on whatever consumables this room may drop in the erstwhile. I don't even know if that means what I want it to mean. In the meanwhile, it's so boring. In the meanwhile. Alright, so, wow, hold on one second. My watch is, like, cutting off circulation in my wrist. Like, I don't know, the watch fit fine just a second ago, but now all of a sudden it's super tight, like I tried to jerk off an elephant or something. Like my forearm just swole up 2 sizes too big. It really kind of felt like it was trying to lop my wrist off, like when you hear about, oh yeah, you know, my uncle, he castrates goats, you know, on his farm, and he uses, a rubber band to cut off circulation until the goat's testicles just turn black and fall off. And right after I'm done kind of like crying over that, because it sounds like, I've also seen, if you guys haven't seen, I was doing research for a grad school project on like humane ranching and cattle raising processes, And there's this footage that I saw of this dude who literally would just literally bite the testicles off of, like, sheep. I guess goats or whatever. Ewes, rams. Yeah, dude would just straight up bite the testicles right off. And, anyway, yeah, the whole rubber band attempt of putting the rubber band on, that's kind of what my wrist felt like. My wrist felt like a bull's testicles. That's chapter 3 of my memoirs. It's a real, there's a lot of acid done in chapter 3, so there's a lot of figurative speech, a lot of Yoko Ono style lyrics, and that'll be the place where the band really comes apart, is it's, I was haunted by the ghosts of my descendants and by the smell of fresh vanilla pudding. Like, that's the kind of shit that'll be in there. Everything else will be like, yeah, oh, Squeezy, where you been all my life? I couldn't guarantee that the pills would be good. Alright, I don't really have anything else to do on this floor. I could go see if maybe there was a half-price battery and try to reroll Isaac's Tears, but I feel like that's pretty far-fetched. Ultimately, it's the time commitment didn't feel worth it to me, because it's such a long shot. With 3 cents, there's not a whole lot we're going to be able to accomplish in that shot. Keep my eyes peeled for tinted rocks. I'd always go for Arkansas. Always on the lookout for a fresh damage upgrade. I have a friend from graduate school who was sort of proud. There's a periodical for advertising called Ad Week, and it does a bunch of Facebook posts and updates, and has a very strong online presence. And she got into Ad Week. She was featured in Ad Week, and she said in Facebook that she'd always hoped it would be for her copywriting, but instead they did this thing where they were calling for interns, and the internship recruitment video that they put out was called Fresh Meat. And so instead of being in Ad Week for her copywriting skills, she was in Ad Week because she was covered in bacon, spinning around in circles in this Lady Gaga-esque style video. And I just feel compelled to point out that I went to graduate school to study how to do the kind of stuff that they're doing, where it's just like, hey, we need a viral video. Well, what do we do? And, like, there was part of me that was, like, at the time saying, oh, okay, well, you know, I got here, you know, because of YouTube, and I haven't made any viral videos, but I can tell you what the components of one are. And they're like, let's just make it weird as shit. Like, let's just have a chick covered in bacon pouring gravy on herself and spinning around in circles. And I was like, well, that'll get you views. I won't lie to you. That'll get you noticed. It won't be for the reasons I think you want, but, you know, who am I to tell you? You guys are the experts. You guys tell me what is effective advertising. I don't know, man. The intentionally weird stuff. That's, Tim and Eric Awesome Show. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that for intentionally weird. That's pretty fucking cool. Everything else, no. I don't want to deal with that room if I don't have to. Oh, I'm gonna have to. No, I don't have to. Ha! Ha ha! Ah! Ha ha! That's how we get ants, Lana. That's, no desire to deal with that room. I know that people have figured out how to circumnavigate the turrets in there. I can't make my brain figure that out. That's the reason that I'm not, like, good at bullet helly type games, is because I just fall down and get hit repeatedly in the face. Once again, every day starts off with a long, honest assessment of how I feel like I would fare in prison that day. And that turret room is a pretty decent metaphor for how I would feel going to prison today. I just feel like I would lay down and get my ass kicked and hope that that was where it ended. I'm not doing experimental treatment. Yeah, sure, I'll do Juicy Sack. What the hell? Well, we'll drag a slowing creep and spawn spiders around us. We could do worse, I think. That's what I was gonna say. Let's try to creep up here, man. In the words of TLC, and I creep. Yeah, just keep it on the down low. Ain't nobody else supposed to know? Ain't nobody else that's got to know? I don't know. Whatever. Lisa Left Eye Lopez, man. If there was one that I was meant to date out of that group, considering my track record of crazy in the past, the one that what was it? Andre Rison, that burned down Andre Rison's house, got in an argument with him, set some shoes of his on fire inside a bathtub, burned down his like $2 million mansion. Good for you, Lisa. When you do something like that, now let me ask the crazy people in my audience. when you do some batshit crazy stuff like that, like when you decide that you're gonna ride the crazy train all the way to batshitville, are you cognizant of it? Like, I guess there was, like, Brad Pitt kind of asked that question in Seven to Kevin Spacey's character. Spoilers, Kevin Spacey's the serial killer in Seven, in case you haven't seen any movies from 1996. When you ride the crazy train to Batshit Town, Population U, are you aware of it? Are you cognizant of the fact that you're just like, well, I'm doing something that when other people find out about it, I'll never be able to date again? Like, are you thinking about that when you're like, when you're, you know, if you're a girl and you're using your fingers to lift lips and paint your name in urine all over your boyfriend or soon-to-be ex-boyfriend's bed, and you're just like, I'm pissing all over my soon-to-be ex-boyfriend's bed. I am riding the batshit crazy train to Lunaticville, and this is going to single-handedly guarantee that I never have a successful relationship again in my life with anybody worthwhile. Are you cognizant of that? Does that shit factor in? Because I have dated my share of crazy, and I don't know, I feel like it doesn't register, and yet at the same time, like, they understand what they did later on. Something, okay, so we got, what's his name? Chad is now unlocked. Hey, the Fallen. Okay, well, here we can do the double whammy. And the double whammy would be, let us have this be a really good deal with the devil item, and let us have, okay, let us have an actual deal with the devil, and we will just ball out of control. Wow, that sucks. Like, there's just no two ways around that. Reroll into something good? Oh, my heart. Okay, well, we can go get a charge. We'll be back. God, we got another item room too. I'm gonna go ahead and take Roid Rage just so we can actually walk more quickly from room to room. Otherwise, this shit's gonna take forever. Like, I'm not somebody who's just like, man, I don't want to play the Binding of Isaac for very long today. I'm amazed by the fact, baby, I'm amazed at the way you play me all the time. I'm totally just flabbergasted by the fact that I play the Binding of Isaac for fun still. I'll play it when you guys aren't watching, and that shit blows my mind a little bit. But that said, I don't know, man. When you're in a situation where you have to talk over yourself for an hour at a stretch, it gets a little tricky on occasion to always feel kind of like you're on your A game. So if I can manage to narrow down a lot of let's see. Let's give it a shot. I feel like that's where it is. It's not. Okay. Yeah, but if there's any situation where I can keep myself from, you know, because I've got to record Nuclear Throne after this, and I was actually supposed to be recording Hearthstone right now, but the server's down for maintenance. You know, so there's a lot of chit chat that I've got to do, and you know, I feel like I still want an honest answer to, like, if you're insane, if you do insane things, like LED, I think that's what we were calling her from the drunken story time. If you do insane things like kick me in the junk at a house party because I had the audacity to break up with you, then are you aware of the fact that you're doing something so insane that you actively drive people away from you? I don't know. And that's like, I still want an answer to that, but beyond that, like, I can't wait for you. Oh, nope. Going around. all above the certainty train. Choo-choo. We are not dicking around with that. Alright, we are going to buy Batarazis. That'll give us a full charge. We'll charge more quickly. That'll actually be helpful here. I didn't go ahead and fill it out because I feel like there might not be enough rooms to get a second charge after this, but there is enough rooms, or there may be enough rooms with the battery to get another charge, if that makes sense. Juice box. Yeah, you know what? Sure, damage and range up. I'm not going to poo-poo on that. So now, between Squeezy and Juice Box, I feel like, and Lump of Coal, I don't want to say our damage is sorted, but we're in a much better place than we were before. So let's see if we can find our second item room, and let's see if maybe we, you know, if it's a good item, then great. If it's not a great item, then hopefully we'll have enough rooms left to manage a reroll. No Tinted Rock here, which is unfortunate. That said, man, we really sorted that room out really quickly. I would be grateful to find our secret room. Yes? No. So sad. I don't know. Fuck it. I like my deep voice. I went to my deep voice, and you can lick my balls. Well, we're not getting a reroll, and this is an okay item. BBF, man, you can get a... as long as you're careful. It's like a better version of Bob's brain because it is not something that instantly launches right next to you. There's plenty of opportunities to do self-harm with it, but luck down sucks. Not the end of the world sucks, but still sucks nonetheless. Yeah, I'm going in here at this point. Nothing to lose, really, except health. Alright, well... what do we got over here? Can we give this a shot? This feels like a strong candidate for what's left on Secret Room. Damn! Gina? What do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? I'm irritated about the fact that I don't know where the Secret Room is. Here? Could it be here? It's not. It's not up there. We just tried that one. Where are you? Where are you? We've tried a lot of places. Behind the shop? Could that really be it? Funky. Doing this. Hey man, it's very rare that you get the opportunity to not have to deal with that bullshit room, man. Anytime I can take a chance to skirt it, I am 100% going to do that. Let's see, I feel like this has to be it, man. Maybe? Ah, finally. And some keys. Yeah, you know, I'm good with that. Keys are good. We've only got 5. That's not a ton. We took every item. Like, we gained something like the last floor we had to leave Isaac's tears behind, so there's nothing worse than when you use reroll charges and don't get anything out of it, but... you know, we got stuff out of this one. We still got the mulligan, which is good. We also are producing... I would take a BFF. We are always going to have spiders and flies. We could stand to have more spiders and flies. I'd be okay with that. Shovel? Nope. Kind of hoping to have had that fight now, because I would have the ability to reroll that. At least now we know... Save a reroll for the Devil Room. Because ultimately we're going to have something in there that we don't necessarily want. The shovel is god-awful. We are... oh, I totally forgot we're going to be balling out of control with regards to health. There we go. I'm going to shoot across here. Good, 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 good. That's kind of exactly how I wanted that to pan out. And fight the heart, good. That's the first card we picked up on this run. That's actually kind of unusual. Well, okay. There's a secondary thought process to that. I wasn't just trying to randomly bomb the greed heads, but what I was thinking was, A, I get to blow up these skulls, which can be pretty beneficial, and B, I clear a line of sight. So, just die. Strength. Let's try it. Hematemesis. Ultimately didn't cost us anything. The stars, yeah, let's do that like right now. And I'm glad we did, because telepathy is for dummies. Let's reroll it. The poop is for shitheads. Let's hope that, well, I mean, at least we got a penny out of it. And let's just try our damnedest to get, wow, BBF, or BFFB, BBFFB, ASAP, RSVP, ANAL. Let's hope that we can get a reroll and sort of sort the whole situation out relatively quickly. Come on, greed. Don't nobody like a spoiled sport. Crawl up inside that giant explosive fly's belly and die there. Hey, Steam sale. That might actually come in handy, man. Like, that doesn't normally happen. Normally, I feel like I always get Steam sale when it's no longer beneficial to do so. Well, we don't have a shop, so we might as well see if Judgment will pay out here. What do you got for me, buddy? Come on. Okay, well, we're gonna end up giving up this Maggie Eternal Heart on this floor, because I'm gonna play that Demon Judgment straight up to death. I'm feeling confident in our ability to play that Demon Judgment. Alright, I would be a huge fan of BBF handling some business Up in that corner, up in the corner. Oh, man, I thought we had it. That's fine. It panned out about as well as it could have. I feel like this is going to be a run where not, like, just having the D6 isn't going to be enough to win it for us. We're going to have to make some moves. We're going to have to work on our own behalf to sort of pull out some chicanery that we wouldn't otherwise have to do if we just got, like, Mom's knife on the first room. So, let's go back here. Let's re-roll the poop. Yeah, I'll take Gimpy. Gimpy's a passive. Every time we get hit, we'll have a chance to spawn a Spirit Heart. Which will be useful when we're playing the Demon Judgment and actively giving away our Eternal Heart. I almost played that really badly. I still don't think I played it really well, but I almost, like, really kind of royally fucked that up for no good reason. Okay, secret room's not there. Secret room's not on... it could be here. We have so many bombs, I don't feel obligated to, like, circle around and look for it. We can just go in, grab a shitload of money, which will be great if we get a shop on the next floor. We already, quote-unquote, fought that room. Sorry, I'm concentrating on getting the timing on this right, because I have a tendency to fuck this up a lot. Let's go ahead and use our 2 of hearts. Yeah, man. I will straight up take contract from below. That'll sort any consumable issues that we think we have. I mean, it's not here, but... okay, yeah. Only because we just got contract from below, I'll go ahead and give up 2 keys to see what's in here. Tammy's head, it's not something I can take with me. Decent enough item, good item, and great item in certain situations, but good enough item in certain spots. I totally wasn't looking to my left, so, or to my right, so I'm glad I turned around at the last second just to see those things bearing down on me. Alright, if we can afford it, absolutely positively need to have the reroll going into the boss fight. Is that something we can do? Strength card. Oh, it's gonna be close, man. It's gonna be close. I would like very much to have the ability to reroll that shovel. I don't necessarily want to take that with me. Oh no, what hit me? Oh, it was a fire. Okay, well that's whatever. I mean, that blows, but Joker card? No. I'm gonna take the strength card with me. Oh, good stuff. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll get it after the fight. Man, battery pickup. Why are you so good? I couldn't mentally do the arithmetic there, looking down the barrel of this run. I couldn't figure out whether or not I was gonna get a deal with the devil. Oh no, adversary, why do you scare me so? All right, I'm just gonna circle around him. I popped the strength card because I don't trust myself to do the amount of damage necessary to end this fight without getting hit, without a little bit of help. I'm trying my best to keep my distance so that lump of coal can do its thing. We're gonna try to be really fast, but we have to be able. I was gonna say we have to be able to move because if we stand in one place for too long, he's just gonna shit all over our eyebrows. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, we earned that. Damage clot, or blood clot is a damage and range up. Shovel. Yeah, man, that's the ability to fly. I'm down. Is there anything left? Okay, well, let's go back and check our curse room. We have the health necessary to pull that off. I don't think there are any batteries anywhere for us to play with or pick up. Would be cool to reroll Tammy's head, but we've made out like bandits on this floor. Like, not, you know, we're not crushing it, but we're in a pretty good spot. Plus, we got some health. Who knows what's in here? Cricket's head. Some more money. So we're really hoping for a shop on the next floor. Decent speed, decent range, decent damage, decent rate of fire. Everything's really like, it's just a solid. It's turning into a solidly built run. And without the D6, man, this run, ooh, it would be bleak. Oh, it would be bleak. We'd have Tiny Planet. We'd have Tammy's head. We'd have not a lot to be happy about, man. We did pick up the mulligan though on the absolute first floor. Otherwise, we've seen very little to cheer about. I cannot believe I did not get hit there. What is left? Oh my gosh, this room is a fuck blender of sadness. Oh my gosh. We'll stick with the devil. We're still gonna continue to build up. Oh, come on, Taffy. You intentionally ran into that. Don't act like you're not being purchased by the mob. I'll take a peek in here if we want to play it. Oh, whoa, that's perfect. Man, that is a thing of beauty. Let's give away all this red heart health. I'd take the blood bag. I'd be more happy to take the IV bag because I feel like at this point, we are going to be sorted for health. Alright, let's see. There's a heart out here. 2 hearts up here. Oh, please let us have a legitimate shop. Please don't let us have greed two levels in a row. That would make me sad in my heart. I feel like we got good items coming down the pipe. I feel like we're about to will ourselves into a tremendous place. I've been wrong before. I would re-roll this whole run, too. I just want to put it out there. If we get the opportunity to do something nuts, I'll do something nuts. You want to get nuts? Come on! Let's get nuts! I was never intimidated by Michael Keaton as Batman. Maybe I should have been. I wasn't. What are you? Hagalaw's rune. Yeah, okay, we'll just try to remember that I got a devil room. Oh wait, this is good enough, right? Well, let's take a look around first. There's bound to be a room where there's like, oh my god, there's a tinted rock and there's a whole bunch of skulls, and that's where we're gonna drop the Hagalaw's rune off. But for right now, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see if I can find something that's just like a crazy amount of stuff on the floor. Do I have anything to reroll? I don't. Did I pop? Oh, okay, I didn't. I felt like something dropped behind me, but I'll be damned if I know what it was. Fortunate enough to have our item room right here so that we can go ahead and use our reroll on it. So BBF has done decent, like, solid work, man. Contract from below continues to pay out. I think the at what cost part of that is actually that we have more champions. I could be totally wrong, but I don't think that I am. I'm Ron Burgundy. Yeah, we'll take some free bombs. Wow, we are crushing it from a bomb perspective. Could we have bombed our way into our item room? Okay, good. I'd have been, I don't know, a little miffed if that had been the case. If I could have saved the key. There we go. Be nice and easy. I still would go for another tier upgrade. Like, in all honesty, like, thank God for Squeezy, because this whole debacle of a run would be miserable if I didn't have Squeezy sort of regulating the amount of damage we put out. But no, this isn't the Hagalaw's room. What do we got in here? I don't really need either one, man. I still don't need either one. I'll take these two, though. And we'll come back if we get another reroll. Looking for that Christmas item. The one that just really sets it off. I have not figured out what the inputs are for the little haunts as far as like what triggers their actions to make them go one way or the other. The quarter, I'd be okay with the quarter right here. That is exactly the quarter. It's just it's a deconstructed quarter. And you don't get to see that very often. Restaurants don't do that as much nowadays. The deconstructed salad and quarter. I don't know, man. I need an exciting item to talk about at this rate. We've taken damage of some kind, so I don't feel too bad just go ahead and coming in here and finding out that we have exactly the same amount of health that we had going in. I guess what I could do is I could go back, play the blood bank, and then go in and fight the boss trap room. Do I have something to reroll? I do. I have the item in the shop, the converter to reroll. Well, let's... Yeah, I see you. Shaking that ass. Okay, let's do that. Let's also, while we're in the general region... Oh, we have so much money. I just don't, like... I guess we did get the quarter from killing Super Greed, but it's just, there's part of me that looks at it and goes, holy hell, how do we all of a sudden go from 15 to 40 cents? I'll take the health, but I'll more happily take the blood bag, or the IV bag, because I would love the ability to re-roll. That's fine. Alright. I could take the card, I just don't think the Hagalaw's rune is enough to merit taking the blank card with me. The blank card would allow me to play whatever is in that space that the Hagalaw's rune is in. I could play that ad infinitum. That's okay, I guess. I mean, that's... Necropolis 2. Yeah, we might as well top off the donation machine while we're at it. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee while we're doing this. Oh, you suck. Still doing coffee. Yeah, I mean, we'll take the goodie bag. That's it. Yeah. Take a heart, and as we're pumping ourselves full of goodie bagness, as we're pumping ourselves at the IV bag or at the blood bank. Yeah, sure. I mean, at this rate, we could use the combat. You know what I mean? Oh wow, it was like I was trying to get hit there. I didn't get hit despite my own best efforts. BBF, starting off our Duke of Flies fight at halfway finish. That's the nice thing. If you can mitigate the damage that it does by exploding near you, you can do some good things, man. Yeah, like BBF would have been great. BFF, BBF, both of them actually. Like whichever one showed up, the one that makes your familiars bigger, and the one that makes your flies and whatnot's bigger. Spiders, I guess is what they're called. Their technical term. I'm trying not to get too into the science jargon of what spiders are actually called, but you know, I gave you Spanish for free in the last episode. It only stands to reason that I would give you Earth Sciences today. You're welcome. Alright, yeah, I guess let's go fight the boss, man. Wow, there's so much floor. Is this an XL floor? I don't think that it is. Hoglaws. This is totally fine for a Hoglaws room. So much shit going on in this room. I don't even mind that we have like 30 turrets to fight now. We also have 2 black hearts to pick up. And another rune. Ooh, maybe it's the Yarrow rune. Maybe it's not. Who knows? There we go. Joker card. Welcome in my court. Let's grab these consumables. What are you? Hoglaws again? I'm gonna leave the black... Oh, no, I can't leave the black hearts. I'm not coming back out of here. Do I have a teleportation rune of some sort? Actually, Maggie's Faith will complete that now. That's actually pretty cool. I don't have any sort of teleport, do I? I don't. Alright, well, let's take the Joker card with us. That's gonna be the most important thing. Let's go ahead and get our... charges up. That's funny. Like, I love what is that, in-store credit, but... Oh, the slap in the face when it shows up too late. Not that, I mean, once again, we bought everything that we had the compulsion to buy. It's just we didn't see anything so great that we had to have it. Fat Taffy's thinking it might be Fat Boy's lunchtime here pretty soon. I've gotten into, you know, I don't want to be like, oh, I've gotten into healthy lunches. Like, nobody likes that fucking guy. If you're that guy talking about Fitspo and fucking your days of doing CrossFit and shit like that, don't nobody care. Like, I talk about going to the gym a lot. It's only because it's one of the only times I leave the house that I'm not playing video games. I don't do anything else. Like, you get all these, like, you know, the Minecraft guys that I used to hang out with, and they're like, we're in Ireland. It's like St. Patrick's Day, or, you know, I just bought a Tesla. And I'm just like, yeah, that's cool. I have a minivan. I sit in an office for like 16 hours a day. I only leave to go to the gym, and I pirate movies because we don't have a trusted babysitter to watch our kids so we can go out and see a film. So... I don't know, like, but if you're one of those people that, like, preaches fitness at people the way that other people preach religion, you know, don't, I guess. Like I said, oh, Jesus God. Are you serious? Well, guess what? Bad news, friends. Okay, well, now I kind of wish I had the card, but I don't have the card, that's fine. Fear Shot. It's a straight damage upgrade, man. I can't poo-poo a damage upgrade. That means we have a chance at one more... Oh, man, we have a chance at one more deal with the devil on this floor. But, I don't know, I started to say something intentionally about the gym, and now I got nothing. We'll take our first Guppy item. There's part of me that wishes I'd re-rolled that, because I don't think the Guppy dream is going to become a reality. We're already kind of a poor man's version of Guppy. Yeah, oh no, I was going to say that Fat Taffy has actually... been geeked recently about eating well. Like, there's still part of me that very much wants to destroy I told my wife, if somebody was just like, Taffy, we'll devote money to whatever research you want to do. Like, you know, you name it, and, you know, we'll work on Alzheimer's, or cancer, or AIDS, or world hunger. And I'm like, ooh, hunger, that sounds good. And they're like, okay, cool, man, what do you want to focus on? I want to focus on making a cheeseburger that actually has you drop weight. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, man, that's the trick. it's a cheeseburger and fries, but as you eat it, you lose weight and gain muscle mass. And they're like, that's the fucking dumbest thing I've ever heard. And I'm like, you asked me what I wanted to work on, and that's it. God damn. Well, that leads me to an interesting question that I had the other day with somebody where it's, you know, people ask this question a lot, I think, and yet at the same time, I don't always feel like it's a question. And once again, man, I don't know if I feel a destiny to become a white-collar criminal, or if I just feel like at some point that murder is going to become less of a joke and more of an actual pastime. But I was thinking about what my last meal would be if I was on death row, and man, it changes. I mean, I guess as you know, as your career as a criminal progresses, your tastes and what you're into kind of change as well. But you know, there's part of me that thinks it would be sushi. There's part of me that thinks that my last meal would be just a big ass steak with garlic mashed potatoes. But then there's part of me, man, that thinks that I would want my last meal to be comfort food because, let's face it, I'm about to be burned to death with electricity. Well, yeah, I guess they don't burn you to death. I've watched The Green Mile a few times, okay? Like, not every execution has a Percy Wetmore on the line, waiting to torture the poor inmate to death by not wetting the sponge. So, I think about it and I think, oh, well, I'd want comfort food before I had, you know, a lethal amount of electricity coursed through the top of my head, down through my brain, and into probably my massive genitals. And, you know, the comfort food aspect of that starts to kick in. I start to think to myself, oh, well, there's part of me that just kind of thinks that I just want, like, a really good bacon cheeseburger. Oh, really? I got hit there? That's so dumb. A really good bacon cheeseburger and, like, either some steak cut fries or some onion rings, man. That sounds good, right? Like, I'm not just imagining that sounds like maybe one of the world's most perfect meals. I don't know. Maybe I'm just hungry. Maybe I'm just hungry and have an insane bloodlust that cannot be quenched. Full health. Well, it's good to know we have it in the rotation. Not necessarily useful in the context that we have it right now. But yeah, man, give it some thought, some serious thought. If you wake up and you're just like on a sadder note, just kind of if you got sick, you know, like my wife and I've been talking about life insurance lately and how, you know, I've gotta go set up a representative meeting with State Farm because I gotta get life insurance because if something were to happen to me, the three of them would just be boned. So I gotta be careful, like I said, you know, I've not always been a good human being and she's Catholic, so I gotta make sure to not set myself up to be worth more dead than alive. But, okay, come on, Taffy, play like you mean it. But at the same time, I gotta... Oh my god. See, our rate of fire sucks balls right now. We got decent damage. I'm also playing like an asshole. Like, if I had been really careful and not treated this room like we were set, and had actually shot, you know, one segment at a time, I think I'd have been fine. But instead, I decided to get really cute. I don't want to go down there. So yeah, I don't know, man. If somebody came up to me and was just like, "Hey, man, today's the day. What's your food of choice?" I was a smartass when I was a kid. Somebody asked me that, and they said, "What would your last meal be if you were an inmate?" And this was like when I was like 8, and I don't remember what dark, demented bastard set me down this path by asking me what my last meal would be if I were convicted of murder and sentenced to the death penalty as an 8-year-old. But that person clearly planted a seed, and I think that my instinctive answer was, like a smartass, I said all you could eat shrimp, and then I would just eat shrimp forever. Like I would just accept the fact that I was going to eat shrimp for the rest of my life or die. And at that point, I was like, okay, well now I'm a professional shrimp eater. That's what I do. And they're like, hey man, we got an execution scheduled. And I'd be like, hey, my meal's not over yet. Like that may have been one of the first jokes that I ever cracked. Was like the all-you-can-eat shrimp joke. Oh. Still good. Still good. We didn't get a deal with the devil because I played that envy room like a butthole. I did see that Tinted Rock back there. I'm going to go bomb it just in case we get our damage upgrade out of it. I'm not too worried about the Spirit Hearts. Those seem to be coming fast and furious recently. Huh. Well, I think we'll be fine. I think this run is going to be fine. I took the Polaroid, didn't I? Alright, well I guess we're going to the chest. Sorry guys, I didn't mean for it to roll that way. It's just kind of how it panned out. I went on autopilot, like, I didn't think it through. Alright, let's try our best to use the creep to our advantage. Fear shot, you know, fear shot's useful in the fact that it can keep a room from getting too cluttered too fast, and yet at the same time it also keeps patterns that I'm used to seeing from sort of from forming, from finalizing, from becoming. It keeps enemies that I'm used to seeing do certain things from doing those things and makes them actually moderately unpredictable, which makes the room harder to navigate. Only by a certain degree, not by a whole lot, but enough that it's like, oh, okay. Well, oh man, I had a feeling. I felt guppy in my bones. I'm gonna try this. Yeah, I know. We gave up the Eternal Heart. That's fine. We have so much health right now. And I know I could be playing this multiple times. I'm really just doing this to get my health down. So that, I mean, I guess I'll keep popping this here. We have the Lover's card. And we have a boss trap room. Okay, well, it wasn't worth it. That's fine. Close it off. 2 of hearts. Pop it again. I wasn't really super efficient with that. It sucks. I wasn't super efficient with that, and I'm kind of not kicking myself about it, but there is part of me that's like, dude, if you, that's exactly what I was hoping for. If you start to struggle on this run, you're not gonna have anyone to blame but yourself, because there are certain points in this game where you allowed yourself to play sloppily. You know, I very easily could have gotten myself back to full health. I very easily, you know, could have mitigated the damage that I took on the Envy fight on the last floor, and thereby guaranteed, almost guaranteed, that I would have gotten a deal with the devil, which could have given us, you know, it could have given us 2 guppy items, man. Like that could be what sorted us out. I am gonna go in here because this could be a place where we re-roll the goat head. We don't need it. Black candle. I'll take black candle. Yeah, I'll take black candle. It's fine. It's not exactly what I was hoping for, but it's good. Goat head we don't need because there's not going to be any places where deal with the devil materializes naturally anymore. We have to use the Joker card to get into deals with the devil from here on out. So, deal with the goat head. Great, goat head's great when you get it early, man. That's almost a guaranteed win run if you can just manage your health assets efficiently. But you know, at this rate in the game, when you're probably not going to see another deal with the devil, why do I have that overlay up? That overlay is super frustrating to me as far as like when I'm a viewer. When I have it up as a gamer, I'm just like, oh yeah, you know, it tells me where everything is. It's how I know, man. It's how I know where to go. And if you don't shine, you won't grow. Hey, now you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Get the fuck out of my face, man. What do you want from me? Like, I get super aggressive in my inner monologues when you guys aren't around. I really am. Like, I'm a bad gaming player. I'm a bad video gamer in general when you guys aren't here to keep me in check. If I don't have an... Oh, God, why did I do that? Well, it's not like I don't... Where am I going to get another bomb? What do we got? Well, we got 3 of these. Tears down. Good, good. Health up. Luck down. Pretty fly. Alright, well, you know, a slight tier downgrade for a health upgrade and a defensive orbital. Fine, you know, that's okay. I'll convince myself that would be an item worth taking. It would be a very situational item worth taking. But yeah, no, I'm a total butthole when you guys aren't watching me, I found. Where the fuck is our boss room here? I yell at the computer when you guys aren't here. I'm super crass to people that I play against, like on Dota and Hearthstone. Oh my god, I talk mad shit to those people. I say the most horrible things I can think of, in the most hurtful way that I can think of. It is no bueno. Taffy is not the best version of himself when he's playing without viewers. You guys complete me, man. Alright, let's just, let's slide back here, let Lump of Coal do its work, let Mulligan and Rotten Baby send out flies. Like I said, we're a really shittily made, we're a made in Tijuana version of Guppy right now. Hecho in Mexico. So that means that we don't function quite as well and we're covered in lead paint. BBF, man. Sorting out stuff for us that we couldn't otherwise do on our own. We unlocked Lost, baby. That's totally fine. That is acceptable. Wow, man, this bomb bag has been spitting out an overabundance of live bombs. Just shitty attitude to be had all around, man. That's just stupid frustrating. I feel like we've collected enough raw damage upgrades that we're probably going to be able to sort this run. It's just all, sadly, and I say that not very tongue-in-cheek, sadly, it's all going to hinge on me playing not like a total dickhole. There is nothing in here that I need. A lot of money. We have picked up enough keys that I can justify doing that. Nope, not for a gray chest. Feels weird leaving nickels and stuff on the floor. Money equals power. How do I come upon... Is there any way that I can come across getting that? Is there any way that I can tell myself that can happen? I guess, maybe in a curse room? Maybe, I guess. I don't really see it happening. You kind of need to deal with the devil for that, as far as I understand Isaac life in general. So far, we're kind of cruising through these rooms, man. Like, granted, there's not a whole lot going on that can stop us, and this last room was empty. The one before that was bomb flies. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I guess nothing to it but to do it. We have two orbitals, which is a nice thing to have when you're going into these bullet hell bosses. That said, we're not doing a ton of damage. Our flies and spiders are good. BBF is gonna do damage anytime it can get in there. It'll, you know, this will be more of a grind than I feel like we've been accustomed to recently in these Isaac runs. I feel like we're gonna have to work for it more than we're used to, and that's fine. Keep you honest, man. Hard day's work, Isaac run once in a while. Just, you know, sort of take the farmer's attitude of, well, you know, crops gotta get a cropping, or whatever it is that farmers... I don't understand agriculture, if we're gonna be totally honest about it. I assume that crops they are a cropping, as best as my understanding of it. The thoroughness of my understanding of agriculture is completely dictated to me by Settlers of Catan. That's really about as much as I know. Really about as much as I feel like anyone needs to know, unless you're going to actually farm. I grew up in Idaho, and people are just like, I live on a farm, and we raise wheat. I don't know, dude. You have to teach wheat about, like, hey man, do yourself a favor and never date a chick with a rose tattoo. She's probably a whore, you know, like, I don't know if you have to culture wheat or sort of teach it about the ways of life, but I don't know, like, they would say, like, oh yeah, we raise cows, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool, I eat cows, so I feel like we have a lot in common. I will take Pyromaniac, because that means that if we get in trouble against Blue Baby, we can bomb ourselves and heal. I will take Sagittarius for the penetrative shot. I will not take either of these items, so let's go ahead and re-roll them. Booyaka. Yeah, you know what? I'll take the HP up. I'll take Dead Onion. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna help. If nothing else, that's gonna help. I feel stupid now for having taken Penetrative Tears. Although they're a shot speed up, which is when you're rocking the Dead Onion. That's one of the first things you want to fix, is the fact that your shots are slow as hell. But the biggest reason that I did this, not to get completely off topic, is because it'll make our flies and spiders, man, will be crazy good right now. Got chocolate milk because with everything that we got going on right now, it won't take more than a shot or two to really thoroughly clean out a room. Plus, like I said, we're gonna save up these shots, and when we unleash the fly army, should be pretty good. All right, well, okay, the Daddy Longlegs is not a good example because ultimately we're hitting him while he's in transit here. So we are managing. If we could get shielded tears too now, oh my God, really? Like, we would do mad work. Okay, come on. Tier upgrades, as always, completely welcome. All right, well, I feel like, okay, we can spam this a little faster than we have been. I'm suddenly starting to second guess my decision here. Well, it's not, you know what, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. I just have to accept the fact that I'm going to have to do a little prom night fingering on the keyboard. There we go. See, it sorts itself out in the wash. That's a bad trip pill that we didn't need. I'll take the other one with me, Joe, just in case. I mean, like I said, if we blow ourselves up at this point, we can heal ourselves. Am I really going to get Envy last? That never happens. Dog, can we get the virus out of this? That would be cool. Oh my God, come on. Jesus, Wrath. Why are you so angry? Oh shit, okay. I was like, that thing at the bottom's scary. That thing at the bottom is us. And you know what? I'm not wrong. That thing at the bottom is fucking scary. Mechanical keyboards for the win. I'm totally okay with what's going on right now. Alright, let's just... Boy, yeah, when we can land the shots dead on, I feel like we just have to sit here and have the patience to line these shots up and to not get, oh god. We're gonna be fine. Let's be totally frank here. We're gonna be okay. Especially now that we have pyro and the ability to use our 72 bombs to blow ourselves up and to restore our own health. Like, I can sit here and take these shots from yeah, bring it on, pal. We are totally immune to explosions. There's nothing you can do that would make me sad. Oh, okay. Well, bullets apparently, though, still hurt us. That's a holy mantle thing that only that's going to help us out. But yeah, at this point, we're just we're cruising to the finish line. Well, at least we'll be able to bomb our way out of this room. It's oh wait, why am I running from this? I don't have to run from you. I don't have to be scared of you, which is really cool. And now we are almost behooved to finish this with bombing attacks, because we are going to do a devastating amount of damage and be unable to hurt ourselves while we're using bombs against... I'm guessing we're going to use bombs against Blue Baby. I'm going to go ahead and blow you up, because I am over what you're doing. Scorpio, Poison Tears is fine. Luck Down is not so useful. And yeah, let's just go in and do this damn thing. What's my name? What's my name? What's my name? What's my name? Oh, okay, that's fine. Here we go. Watch as we work our magic. Just hitting, just bombing away. Bombing away. Ba-dum-ba-dum-pow-pow. Nothing but bombs. Oh, Pyro, why are you so good? Pyro's an item we don't get very often. I'm actually kind of happy to have it around. More bombs in case we needed them. Yeah, come get me, man. Just run all up in my grill. Ah, so good. Let's collect all of our stuff. There's part of me, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to see what was in here, and I kind of regretted not coming out and doing it, so I'm gonna do that now. It sure is. Alright, guys, victory lap! Jump on in. Did we unlock anything? Maybe not. Oh, Isaac, post-Isaac stretch! My eyes are so itchy. I gotta stop having kids. I want to sleep again. Oh, man. Oh, that was fun. That was a non-traditional Isaac run, and I got the seed, so that means I'm not buying popcorn today. Hey, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you guys tomorrow for another episode of The Binding of Isaac, where we will play Maggie, if I'm not mistaken. I think she's up next in the rotation, so brace yourself, dress in black, be sad, drink heavily before you show up to tomorrow's episode, because it's gonna be a Maggie run. Gonna be a Mag episode. Here's the clicker. Nobody would blame you. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here on behalf of the denizens of the cave myself. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow. And until then, my name is McLaffyTaffy, and I am out.